I'm still spicy today.
Just breathing today, yeah, making waves, kicking ass online, can't behave, laughing in the face of wannabe queens, living off memes and caffeine dreams. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Fruity beauty, fat flex, but she shapes to be. Freezing, don't care, facing the screen, ruling girl world like it's her scene. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Fruity beauty, fat flex, but she shapes to be. Freezing, don't care, facing the screen, ruling girl world like it's her scene. Just breathing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with a smirk so mean in the murky depths of live stream. She tears down the walls with the wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile, leaving haters burned, exiled. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with a smirk so mean in the murky depths of live stream. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile, leaving haters burned, exiled. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw, leaving haters burned, exiled. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. Baddest woman with the smirk so mean in the murky depths of live stream.
Good morning from me and my mean smirk. It's also a spicy smirk today. Turns out I'm still feeling spicy. I am. Good morning and happy Friday. I hope everybody has a beautiful weekend. Everybody except for Foodie Beauty. Hello, Free the People. Hello, Mrs. C. Hello, Shauna, Aaron, Secret Squirrel, Sniper. Hello, Nick. Good to see you. Oh, Squid Games is out. The more I listen to the intro, the more I appreciate every detail. Yeah, the more you listen, the more you actually know what it says. At first, I just remembered something about a patch and my mean smirk, but it actually makes perfect sense. Hello, Andrea. Good to see you. Nikki T. Kimberlina. Hey, Kimmy. Joe, good morning. OG Courage. Hello. Hello. All right, I hope I didn't miss anybody. Fashionable. Hello, my friend. If I missed anybody, I'm really, really sorry. I don't think I did. Good morning to you. To recap yesterday, I don't know, Foodie was doxxed, kicked out. It's our fault. She's rehoming Smokey, or she already did, but not to the Furry Tales rescue. That's our fault too. Everything is our fault. She was feeling a bit ragey. Um, I don't know what else to say other than Twitter is a really good time. There's so much going on over there. Hey, Arizona Dreaming. Been waiting for the latest Squid Games. I saw the first season, and then I feel like life happened, and I haven't been able to go back since and like watch the other two. But maybe I should. Maybe I should. Nothing is ever Foodie's fault, which is why she's always gonna be a shit show. It just is. I feel like with age, you just learn you need to take accountability, right? In general, I feel like that's a very adult thing to do when you mess up. You say, I'm sorry, and then you don't do that again, right? You don't repeat the same mistake. But Foodie just is incapable. She's fucking incapable. She can't make any good decisions. That's another thing I feel like comes with age. Breezy in her 20s versus Breezy in her 40s are two different people night and day. In my 20s, didn't give a fuck about what I put into my body, didn't care about my credit, didn't care if I blew all my money in one night, didn't care about anything really. Um, I still cared about animals, but other than that, I was a very selfish person. And then now I freak out if I accidentally take 2 iron pills. Like, do you know what I mean? I keep track of every money, every dollar going out of my account. I'm very different. But again, foodie. I don't know what's wrong with her. Maybe she was dropped on her head. I have no idea. It's probably our fault she fell down the stairs, probably. So glad to see you again. Hey, good to see you, Eric. Yay, you're live. I am, and I'm in a yappy mood. For so anybody who doesn't like when I talk, just a heads up, I'm going to talk a lot. Okay, there's going to be a lot of talking. All right, so I think posted this to my community tab, if I'm remembering correctly. The look on this man's face. He hates foodie. That is not a man in love. That is not a man looking at you like he wants you. Oh, hold on. Let me make this a little bit bigger, and I'm gonna change the background so you guys don't get dizzy. Um, do we want flames or do we want glitter? We'll go for glitter for right now, I guess, until I get spicy, and then I could take us to hell. All right, let's keep going. So the look on this man's face, he looks dead in this moment. Or he wants to be dead. Mrs. Lupa Booty said the face when your fake wife, ATM, ticket to Canada, tells you she got kicked out of her new apartment, abandoned another cat, and is flying back to be with you. Seriously, I don't know if she'll fly back to him, but maybe she'd meet him in another country. But this guy has thought he's gotten rid of Foodie Beauty how many times? And he always gets stuck with her again. If he was anybody else, I would feel bad for him, but I just don't. I kind of think he's getting exactly what he deserves. Has he been on his own channel since she left? I haven't seen anything about him on his own channel. The most I've seen is him allegedly popping into her chat, but I don't even believe that's him. I think that's the Beezers taking turns pretending to be him. I think he's still in hiding. Possibly with Julia, but I don't think that either. I don't know, he's hiding out at the Red Room. That's what I think. Glitter. He's questioning every choice he's ever made, right? Hello, you had me at no. Good to see you. Booty acts like a rug baby. I wonder if her mom did rugs while she was preggers with her. I mean, oh gosh, hold on. Somebody DM'd me and I'm not going to be able to carry on with this stream until I check it because it's just going to be in my face. Hold on. A photo. Okay. I'm not sharing my screen, right? No. Okay. Sorry. ADHD problems, and I'm unmedicated. Good to see you. All right, let me get out of my DMs. And let me go back to my Twitter. Hold on. I think we're going to take a field trip too. I think eventually. What the hell did I just land on? Do I want to know? Hold on. Somebody replied to me with a very large man puking, and I don't know if I'm okay. Like, ew. It almost looked like Foodie Beauty in disguise, and she was vomiting everywhere. Alright, let me share my screen. We're gonna have to scroll for a minute. I'm sorry in advance. I took a whole field trip, but I had to. Alright, pretend like you don't see my screen. I know exactly where we need to be. I don't want to ruin it. Oh, my fruit tartlet. I saw it and I want another one today. Yes, I do. By the way, I saw Teardrop's husband, and he looks like somebody who eats off the floor. I won't share his picture, but if that's truly him, Teardrop, why are you spending all day in Foodie Beauty's chat? Like, he has all these blackheads between his eyes. Why are you not taking time and getting rid of those? Probably because you hate him and you make him eat corn dogs off the floor. Though I kind of get why you do hate him, but at this point, why stay married? What is this? Damn it, I'm back. photo, the more I need this to be like a screensaver. It's kind of amazing. Saw coming in like a wrecking ball. And Foodie, I'm back. I kind of picture that's how he dresses on his own time. Lily said, "Run, people, run." Why? I have a criminal case filed against me by public prosecution. I can get the case number only from Sahel and what department it is filed at. Seems there is no court hearing date set yet. I checked travel ban on Sahel app as well, and it says I don't have any travel ban borders. Does this mean I am free to travel at the time being? This was posted on Reddit. Legal advice, criminal case. Is that Foodie? Someone said, yes, you can travel, but you have to revise your case at the Ministry of Justice to see what's going on. Run, Poopy, run. Oh my gosh, I think she's trying to go back. Seattle said, oops, he better get rid of his side chick or side man. Jewel of Thought said, this is the best post I've seen today. You win the internet. He never expected her to take him up on his offer. The nut will go to prison. She is dumb. This made me for real because that is exactly what he's doing. It's crazy seeing Nick look like this again. Do you know he plays the violin like amazingly well? Like it could bring a tear to your eye. I don't know. I don't know if anybody cares. I went on this one rabbit hole one day because I used to watch him like forever ago when he was vegan. I think he had a sloth. I don't know. It was a long time ago. And then I remember checking in on him again, and he was weird. And he was slapping his boyfriend with a slipper or a sandal. And then I was like, nope, this isn't for me. And then one day I got curious again. I think we were covering him on my channel, like his TikToks where he was like rolling around in flaming hot Cheetos. I don't know how else to describe it other than that. And then again, I was like, nope, this isn't for me. And then I saw him again and he was skinny. But somewhere in all those times I checked in on him, I saw a video of him playing the violin and it was absolutely beautiful. I don't know why he doesn't do more of that on live streams. Like I would listen to him play all day. I would. Perfect. Oh, that's Foodie. That's 100% Foodie. Hello, everybody. Hope you all are having. I think it's her too. And I think, will somebody remind me later? I'm gonna go on a whole little nosy session and go look at that Kuwaiti Reddit. All right, Queen Jellybean said, "You're wasting that charity's time," says the bitch who sent a whole ass lie story to them, having them searching for the owners of a lost cat. That was not a lost cat. All because you're too fucking lazy to do intake. They said something I don't agree with, so I'm not going to read it out loud. Mrs. Floopa Booty also said the face when the rescue organization you tried to abandon your new cat to accidentally exposes your lies. I'm sorry, looking at this photo right here, people expected me to believe she was completely sober in Kuwait. Not buying it. You know, it'd be funny if Salah didn't leave and got caught, so the Kuwaiti authorities used him to make her come back so they can arrest her. Please, God, let that happen. Please. Hey, Cherry. Hello, everybody. Hope you all are having a great morning. Okay. Did I miss anything? All right, let's keep going. I'm a bit distracted today, if you can't tell, but that's okay. It's just been a weird 2 days. A weird fucking 2 days. But that's okay. Can we have some updates on Julia? Somebody asked Foodie Beauty. Why not ask for updates on BBJ as well? I feel like she can't give updates on Julia. If she could, she would. They don't have Julia. I don't know where she is, but they definitely don't have her. She's not talking to Slaw either. Misty said, was anyone in the park besides her? It's not going to end well for her anyways, but some crazy cat lady is just going to try to do something. Fondue Spite Bitch said she didn't move the camera at all. She was in a park, though. She used to go to the park close to Funkle Phil's house. Someone is absolutely gonna go real live. Yikes. Friendly reminder, I don't encourage anybody to go IRL, okay? Katie said this to me is confirmation that she's unable to get updates on Julia anymore. She can't. That's exactly the same thing I got from it. Dee Dee Salt said it's good for Julia to be around other cats, quoting Foodie Beauty. Remember when she said that? Tink Tink Boop said this. Red Zesty said agreed. Hey Kelly. Hello. Tia, hello. We're not asking for updates about BBJ, we're asking about Julia, the most recent cat she abandoned. There's a whole updated list on how many animals she's went through, you guys. It's a lot. And I've seen people sharing like, okay, there at one time in my 35 years have I rehomed a pet, and it was because of XYZ. Like, it's not normal to go through so many fucking animals. It's just not. But she thinks it is. We're all haters for pointing out that she probably shouldn't get any more animals. We'll get to the updated list eventually. All right. What is this? Nana Spike T said Foodie Beauty. People want an update on BBJ, correct? Proof of life with her sitting next to a current newspaper, perhaps? Fair enough, but why isn't Foodie Beauty providing some type of proof of Julia? Especially to her buzzards who keep asking about her. Because she can't give any updates. I swear, if Salah was sending pictures of him cuddling with Julia, she would have already posted it to her community tab. Katie said, my husband travels a lot for work, and I'm constantly sending him pictures of our cat and FaceTiming. It is suspect Foodie Beauty doesn't have a single picture to share. Nana Spike T said, right? Last picture she shared was allegedly Saw taking Julia on a plane, which I suspect was him and Julia dropping Foodie off at the airport. If she's getting hourly updates on Julia, she would have had tons of pictures, right? Wookie Lover said, or even Sam. She said she gets updates on him and yet doesn't share. She doesn't deserve any BBJ updates. She wanted her to die. Now let's not forget everything she said about BBJ. Probably the streets, for the people said. Secret Squirrel said, when I went off to college, I had pictures of my dog sent to me every day from my mom. I love that. I would do that too. I'd be the person to go out of town and FaceTime with my dog constantly. Luckily, I never really have to leave her. Like, I don't know, she's so little, she just kinda can go anywhere, or, like, I have family and stuff like that, but if I had to leave, like, I would FaceTime her constantly. I would. She would miss me. Cybe Queen said, Foodie Buzzards lost any viewing of BBJ when Foodie dumped her. What about Sam? Foodie said she got photos. BBJ is retired and does not live with FFG. I look at it as no news is good news. If FFG says something bonus, they ask because FFG rescued her and rehomed her. Yikes. I really think FFG should take the deal that she'll give an update if Julia gives or if Foodie gives an update on Julia. Buttered Crumpet said she's been paid. She hates living alone and doing for herself. She is run by jealousy. I promise if he's in Thailand, she's on her way there. She can't cope with a year of not seeing him. Absolutely no way. So don't be shocked when she disappears. I won't be shocked. I'm hoping she does. Tell me it's not a better time when she's missing. I think of like the what was it, 3 weeks she was gone or 2 weeks? I don't know. It wasn't long enough, I'll tell you that much. But we had so much fun without her here. And now that she's live every day again, I feel like I hear a groan around the world every time we all notice she's live. It's like, not again. But like, there's morbid curiosity. We all want to see how this shit show ends. So we talk about it. But like, when she's gone, the energy is lighter. The birds are chirping. The sun is shining. The butterflies are flying. It's so much better. And it stinks when she's around, does it not? It's like a smell of skunk in the air, skunk and tuna. Anyways, you can tell I don't really like this woman very much. I hope she flies back and gets denied. Kuwaiti ice art gonna be awesome. Depends if her passport isn't seized at the airport. True. Sniper said, I literally find her so boring. I treat old retros of her or you watch old retros of her because they are hilarious. Those are funny. If BBJ was 21 as Chantal claims, I'm sorry, but she's dead by now. How did I get off my Twitter? I don't even understand. I mean, that dog was very cute though. Um, and if she's dead and passed, I think everybody is at peace with that. She lived a long life, and at least the final part of her life, she was loved and taken care of and not in pain anymore, right? So even if the update was that she passed, then we'd be at peace with it. Maybe FFG is scared to say something. Well, I don't see FFG being scared. I don't know. Hopefully one day we do find out. I mean, I'd like to know. Even if she has passed away, I'd like to know. It's not that we're owed anything, but I just kind of feel like there was one point where we all loved those cats, right? Like we loved BBJ and Sam. We saw them every day. It was heartbreaking the way Foodie Beauty just threw them away like they were trash. And it would be nice to have some sort of update. We're not owed it, but I'm just saying it would be nice. So before anybody gets their panties in a bunch, just know I'm not demanding it. Okay, so Bad Seed posted this. Teardrop hates her husband. Well, to be fair, I don't know. I just wouldn't even be married at that point. If that was my option, I would just be fine with being like asexual and alone. I think that's what I would do. Anyways, Teardrop said, Nicole, I'd love to live alone. Nicole, yeah, he's not entertaining. He's just a dum dum. Teardrop says, Mary, I don't like to claim him. Okay, bitch, it's not like you're some prize. I've seen your husband, and I honestly, I have nothing nice to say, but like, it's not like you're some prize. Maybe their only option is each other. Maybe. Maybe. I think he needs a makeover. Some sort of like man makeover, like the hair needs to go, the blackheads between the eyes need to go. I feel like he needs some skincare, and maybe you could do something with him. Teardrop, you look like a potato. Like, what are people gonna do? Peel you? There's no, well, they could peel you. I mean, people get whole new faces these days. I don't know. It's odd to me how much she hates him when it's not like she's so much better. And if you're in an unhappy marriage, why stay? I understand things are complicated, like when you own shit together or whatever. But like I've also been in one of those situations and I found a way to leave. Do you know what I mean? I started making my own money. I found a different place to live and I went about my life. Like I've been there though, where you don't want to leave because it's like, fuck, we have XYZ together. I promise you, you will figure it out and you will be so much happier. You will. There's no point in staying in a relationship where you're miserable. Why? Like, what for? If your partner isn't your best friend, like, why would you even want it? Like, if they're not your best friend, why would you even want that? Free the People said, I'm sure he's not fond of claiming her either. Who'd want to claim a bedbound death fat that paints her face like an extra from killer clowns from outer space? I think she's really no prize. I'm telling you, I think if he just got a makeover, he'd have a whole new pep in his step. That's all he needs. He needs a haircut, skincare, a lot of skincare, and there's you could do something with him. With her, there's no hope. There's no hope. She says, Chantal, I have no room, but I could kick out husband. You can take his place. I'd rather share with you than him. I think Teardrop likes women, and that's why she hates him. I could be completely wrong, but like I have a whole conspiracy theory going on in my mind. I think she's in love with Chantal. She hates her husband because she doesn't like men. Teardrop. It's okay to just be honest with yourself. It's okay. Oh my God, killer clowns. I love killer clowns from outer space, Rainbow said. If she was smart, she would do a glow up and start a therapy and weight loss lifestyle. I think a lot of people would tune in, even just to see her suffer on the treadmill. Definitely. Uh, Zing. He's probably also her primary caregiver, so she can't really do anything about it. Oh yeah, isn't she like 900 pounds too? Or is that somebody else? I get them all confused. I feel like there's 3 women that are the same size as Foodie. and just eat with her all day while she's eating. Okay, let's keep going. Kim said, imagine being with a partner that you think is a dum-dum. No wonder Chins is so memorizing to her. Simone said, I don't believe her. She probably is divorced 10 times or a black widow. No, I mean, I saw her alleged husband. Daisy said she's no prize herself. She's not. Raised Octillion said, damn, that dude should be in the wind seeing that. She doesn't want to give up those floor corn dogs. Big man. I think that's truly what the issue is. Selena said Teardrop is only close with Chantal because she herself has the hots for Salah as well. You can tell by the way she talks about him and how excited she gets every time he comes into the chat. So gross. Do you consider Salah a man, though? I don't know what I consider him. I mean, I know he is, but like when I look at the noodle arms, the weird head, the weird hairline. I also have seen the picture and just I don't look at him like a man. I'm sorry. It's like 1 inch hard. Like I consider him more of a female. I'm telling you, Teardrop likes women. Just let me go with my conspiracy theory. Patteray said we need Teardrop to show up. Oh wait, we need a Teardrop show, episode 1. My husband is fighting with the dog on the floor for the corn dog. My grandchild destroyed and I'm too fat to go clean it. Dank Fupa, I have a whole new series for you. Go to Patteray's Twitter. Jimmy Green said, I'm starting to wonder whether she's even married at this point or whether her husband even lives with her. Maybe she locks him away in a room. And he only gets out like 1 hour a day, and that's when he gets to eat the corn dogs off the floor. Maybe he spends his time shacked up in a red room as well. I mean, the man doesn't look happy. If that was in fact his picture that I saw, he looks sad. I don't know. He doesn't look happy in life. Rat Snack said, well, Twatty, if you want to live alone, do so. No one's making you make his existence the misery it is. He probably looks sad because look at what he's married to. I mean, would you even get up out of bed if this was your only option? I'd sleep the day away. That's what I would do. I would not want to face my reality. I'm married to a potato? No, thank you. A nap sounds better. I'll sleep for 20 years like Lisa. That said, I'm not condoning people contacting her landlords, but when she's smugly and repeatedly squawking, do it then! Do your best, report me! I will enjoy it when people do, and we get to witness the fallout. I'm not touching the poo, but I'm happy covering it. I mean, it's really exciting. I don't think, like, how do I explain this? She basically taunts people into doing things, and I'm not saying it's right to dox her, I'm not saying any of that, but when she keeps repeatedly saying, "Do your worst, do it. If you know my address, post it." Like, how sorry are we supposed to feel for her when it's posted? If she doxes other people, how sorry are we supposed to feel when she is in return doxed? Come on. Meandering Thought said Foodie Beauty lied to her Beezers today again to make herself a victim again and claim that the people doxing her or the people being happy about it actually talked about sending someone to her place and have her unalived. Never seen anyone say that. They just wanted to save Smokey. The worst I saw was a tweet this morning saying Chantal, blah, 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 KYS. Not condoning that, but I've never seen anybody say, I hope somebody breaks in and ties Foodie Beauty up and does XYZ to her. Never. I've seen people saying what they want her to do. That's about it. Poop Olympic said, you're trying to start drama with an organization that's trying to help animals, yet you claim to care about animals. Girl, you had so much beef with an animal welfare organization that you had to flee the fucking country. Like, maybe sit this one out. So we're going to have a few clips from her rage, just to refresh our memory.
I don't care, bees or bite. I just talked to her this morning. Who cares? You're trying to start drama because you have no life. I hope you realize that. You're trying to start drama with an organization that's trying to help animals, yet you claim to care about animals. You're trying to do another pause. She can't report me for shit, for anything. Cheap ass loser, yeah, babe. You can't report me for anything. For what? Go for it. Go for it. Do your worst. Do it. You can't report me for anything. I didn't do anything wrong. So you're going to waste authorities' time again. You're going to waste your energy again that you're never going to get back. You get one life. And this is how you're spending it. So go ahead. I don't care. That's all I have to say about it. I don't care, bees or bite. I just talked to her this morning.
I can't stand her. However you feel like your life is going right now, maybe you feel like you should be owning more properties. Maybe you feel like you should be married with kids. Maybe you feel like you should have went back to school. Just know that your life is 100% better than this woman's, okay? And just think about too, like, at least you don't look like this. You're not living in somebody's car. I'm convinced she's sleeping in there. I'm convinced. Based on everything that's happened before, do you think her mom would really want her to stay with her again? Think back to when tow trucks were showing up at her mom's house because of Foodie Beauty. Think back to when the grinder boys were showing up, right? Would her mom and stepdad really be like, "Cutie, come live here again. Come stay here." Or would they say, "You can sleep in the car"? I don't know. I kind of imagine them being fed up anyways. Like she was in that place for 3 days that they helped her get. She got kicked out. I don't know. I would be frustrated. I don't think I could ever make my daughter sleep in a car, but at the same time, my parents did to me, right? Like, I'm hoping my daughter never makes me go down this, or my daughter never goes down the path that I went down. I actually talked to her about everything early on. Like, I always make sure she understands, like, your mom's an alcoholic, right? So, like, there's a good chance that you could think you're just having a sip of wine that you want to try and, like, you could become addicted to it. And I always tell her, if anybody ever offers you anything, I want you to come talk to me. I said, I'm not going to be mad, but I need to know so I can talk to you about these things. Anyways, Anyways, but then I think if my daughter went down the horrible path and she was basically doing horrible things, getting kicked out of places left or right, like, and I would get her hotel rooms all the time and she still wouldn't get it, would I be like, you can sleep in the car tonight? I don't know. If she's an adult, I'm not saying obviously as a child. I know there was a time when my parents were fed up with me. Um, they were giving me places with roofs over my head, and I would just use those opportunities to drink and almost unalive myself under these roofs every single time. They did this whole time where they put me up at a Motel 6, and I still wasn't changing my behavior. So I remember, God, there was like this Astro minivan that we had. Do you guys remember when Astro vans were a thing? There was a time when like driving a minivan was very cool, okay? So we had this one in my grandpa's driveway, and, they were tired of trying to figure it out for me, and God, they were gonna get it towed, like, at some point, trash it, something was gonna happen with this car, okay? But anyways, they put a pillow and blankets in the back seat of the minivan, and they said, "Since you can't do anything normally, you can't respect, like, the roof we're giving you, you're getting kicked out of hotels, you're being a menace in hotels, you're doing this, like, sleep in the van tonight. Sleep in the van." And I did. I did. Anyways, oh my gosh! Crypt Maria, welcome to the Breezy Bunch. Welcome, welcome. We have a bunch of emojis that you can feel free to use. It's good to see you. Remembering the last time she was in Canada and her family said no streaming? I doubt the rule has changed, and that's why she's pissy because she can't stream like she wants to beg for donations. True. I can see that. Specs! Hey! Shauna, did I miss you? Did I not say hi to you? Hello, Shauna. Cream soda Dr. Pepper makes Foodie's attitude more bearable. I have a Coke Zero. Shugal said, no, I'm not trying to start anything, cutie. I simply didn't want them to waste time and resources because you lied and told them he was lost. They were making posts to find his owner. You started the drama because you are a piece of shit. Hope that helps. So, she's been communicating with the rescue, and at no point have they told her, "You're harassing us. Please stop." Like, I think she's contacted them twice, like, to say, "Hey, this cat isn't lost." Like, he actually Foodie Beauty just got him a few days ago, whatever else they said, right? But she wasn't rude at all. She was just saying, like, there's no need to go looking for its owners. Foodie was the owner. And then I think she asked again, "Did Foodie Beauty give Smokey to you?" And, this was their response. Shugal said, update number 2, I asked the rescue if they could confirm that Chantal is indeed not going to give them Smokey. Unfortunately, this is indeed the case. So they said, we offered to take him and she was to bring Saturday. However, with everyone contacting her and writing on her page, she may have changed her mind, which is sad for him. Fondue said, Foodie, Fat Bitch was exposed for lying, so defiantly dumped Smokey or gave him away. I never thought I could hate someone so much. Chantal, the karma you have coming your way will not be kind. Bitch. I just had to say it that way. You said hi, but hello again. Hello. Kelly, hello. Loose cannon, hey. At the hospital with my hubby who's having heart surgery. Please pray, y'all. I will definitely keep him in my prayers. And you too. I know it's stressful for you too. Prayers sent. Um, yeah, you guys, whatever you believe in, just send positive thoughts, prayers, well wishes, please. And thank you. This is why I love Portos. I just need everybody to one day try it, okay? Is this the best picture of it? No. But let me tell you, I was kind of in a hurry to eat it. I don't know how anybody else eats this, but I do it foodie beauty style, minus the moans, okay? I don't moan over it, though it is moan worthy. So, if you guys ever go to California or ever come to California, you might want to wait till things calm down a little bit. It's been a little weird lately. It really has been weird. But for the most part, it's a good time over here and it's a vibe. And I think we have really delicious food and we have really cool beaches and really cool amusement parks and really awesome places that you can hike. Anyways, one day if you come here, please search Portos. And even if it's an hour away, you need to go to it. They also have this really good salad. It has apples in it and pomegranate seeds, and it's heaven on earth. Their sandwiches are amazing. All of their cold sweets and pastries, even their bread. If you just want bread to dip in a little bit of oil and balsamic vinegar, like their bread must have crack in it. I don't know. It's really addictive and it's really delicious. You will never have a bad meal there. You will not. Anyways, and I always get excited around this time of year when they add the dragon fruit to it. I love dragon fruit. I love it. I just can't afford to buy it all the time. Oh my gosh, do you guys want to know about this new fruit? Well, it's not new actually, but it's new to me. My daughter really wanted to try, God, I think it's called dragon's eye fruit. And so we got it. And the whole fat part of eating it, like, is just so satisfying, right? So, like, you have to peel and kind of crack the outer layer like an egg. And then the inside part is like a grape almost, but not. Almost like a grape and lychee combined. Anyways, it's really effing good. Search dragon's eye fruit. It's really, really delicious. All right, my fruit talk is over for the time being. Let's go back to Foodie Beauty. Rebecca, Teardrop, please evaporate. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. This is why I think she did something to end him and threw him in the trash can. Oh no! God, I hope that didn't happen. My mom's side is partly from California. Really? That's awesome. You hate Dragon's Eye? I think it's so good. You love it? Kelly is so beautiful. You love it. Aw, dragon fruit has no real taste at all. But which one are you trying? Do you get the pink flesh one or the white flesh? I feel like the pink one, I like the pink one more. Well, it depends on the day. The white one is more of like an earthy, dirty peach, kiwi, pear combined. Not no peach, no peach. I don't know why I added peach. Like a kiwi and a pear combined, but like dirt almost. And then the pink one is just heaven. But maybe maybe it's just not your thing. And that's okay. I feel like I really like all the fruit. There's not one that I don't really like. I don't think. I feel better when I eat fruit too. Anyways, Daryl said, wait, I skipped a tweet because I'm going off about fruit. Your mom's emotional support care said, Chantal, how did the Furry Tales Rescue phone you unless you had already given them your phone number in the email? The email you claim that you didn't send. Maybe you can address that if you go live today, Foodie. And Daryl said, side note, can I just say how much I'm loving Sansa's transition? From calories on a spreadsheet to entering her sassy McSassers era. She absolutely dropped the mic on Chantal in her latest Foodie Beauty live. Okay, let's see. Her latest video.
So go ahead. I don't care. That's all I have to say about it.
There she goes again, challenging people to do their worst. You know what, Foodie? The last time you did this, they did. That's why you're not in Kuwait anymore, hun.
So go ahead. I don't care. That's all I have to say about it.
There she goes
I
again,
love it.
challenging people to do their worst. You know what, Foodie? The last time you did this, they did. That's why you're not in Kuwait anymore, hun.
Stop challenging people, Foodie. It never works out for you. Like not even once. Do you guys like Beck? Where It's At is a really good song. Hoop Olympic said nothing happened to Smokey. He had to be rid of. Chantal, your compassion for animals shines so bright.
You're doing too much. You know? No, why should I stop doing anything with animals? Volpe, give me one reason. Nothing happened to Smokey. He had to be rid of. Like, the lady was like ready to throw him, like, whatever. I'm not telling you exactly how I came upon him, but I came upon Smokey. He needed a home. I was like, at first, I don't know if it's going to be a good match. But then I decided, you know what? He's growing on me. I think I'm going to keep him. I have to leave my house. So I'm trying to find Smokey a house, but that's not good enough. You know what I mean? So, like, what do you want? What do you want? Like, so anyway, it's not your business. Like, the point is, it's not your business. Like, stay out of it. Like,
Do you get nobody would have even told them or contacted them if you didn't lie? They simply told them he's not lost. All of it, all of this points back to you because you're incapable of telling the truth. You're incapable of being a normal and decent human being. You're selfish, you're greedy, and you're a pathological liar. This all comes back to you. Had you not done the things you've done, you wouldn't be in the position you were in. It's nobody else's fault but your own. The sooner you realize that, I'm telling you, the much easier your life will be. Nene said the selfish boar still hasn't realized that it's time to stop getting animals. He has to be rid of. Ugh. Reminds me of how she spoke of BBJ when she was trying to have her put down to go chase a con man in Kuwait. She'll get more animals. She needs to be stopped. From what I heard, she's not going to be able to get like any cats from rescues over there, or in Canada at least anymore, or maybe Cornwall related. Anyways, what I do know is a lot of people know about her, and hopefully that'll make it that much harder for her to get any animals. I'm hoping once everybody sees this woman waddling at them, they'll know that she's an animal abuser. The more we talk about it, the more chance, that this has a bigger reach. That House said, I don't believe for a second that Foodie found a good home for Smokey. At best, a family member is holding him temporarily. At worst, Pete is holding on to him, hopefully temporarily. At worst, he's been abandoned or is in a crate in the car except when she's live. I don't think she has him anymore. Um, maybe her sister has him? Her aunt for right now? Oh gosh, people were talking about how Foodie said that she had never been in Canada during the fall. And then they were showing that she was, in fact, in Canada during the fall, at Halloween time specifically. Wow, and to think her fupa's even bigger now. She's got whole ass fupa balls bigger than her husband's. All right, let's watch this clip of her being a liar. I'm telling you, she lies about anything.
Halloween bees. Yes, I can't wait. I have never been in Canada for fall, so this will be a first. Yes.
It'll be a first. Maybe she has dementia. Maybe she's drinking more than we know, and she has alcohol-related dementia. So this will be a first. I don't know. I think her brain is just soaked in grease. This is so funny. Salt and Sass asked who made this. The fact that this exists on Twitter gives me life. The fact that she thinks she looked sexy here is hilarious to me. What would you do if a woman sent you a picture like this with a cigarette hanging out of her mouth? Would you block her? We have some clips coming up. Oh, Alabama chapstick! Sarah Boone ain't having it? Okay, let's go full screen for her. I'm not the one.
Like, whatever you want over me, you win. Thank you.
Girl, you do not have to thank me. I'm fine. I mean, I'm not the one that introduced the love of your entire life to a beezer named Blue. I'm not the one who forced you to move all the way to Kuwait so you could give your money to some incel coochie con man who just
Coochie con
wants your
man.
extra Vagisil money. I'm not the one that made you treat those cats like shit and then try and grift from it, running you out of the country where you could never go back. And I'm certainly not the one that got you kicked out of Dead Roach Ranch. Girl, I would still love to have seen you decorate the asbestos manor. I didn't want you out of there. That's the last thing I wanted.
Like, whatever you want over me, you win. Thank you.
I love her. Her edits are so funny. Can I adopt this lady as my new aunt? Ask her. Alabama chapstick. Can you adopt this person, please? Please, please? Lucky Lola said, wait a damn minute. So Foodie Beauty hasn't had toothpaste in over a week? That's so fucking nasty. Today she says she picked up toothpaste tablets but says they don't work. Well, no shit. Why would you go to the store for toothpaste and buy tablets instead? What the fuck? Aren't those for like camping and on the go? Yes. And I've seen some people give them to like not like young children, but to their kids who waste a lot of toothpaste. But yeah, imagine not brushing your teeth for a week and you get the tablets. What are the odds she doesn't even have a toothbrush and she just used her finger? PI said, Woody wants to call the cops on reaction channels for reacting, but won't lift a finger against the dishwasher and his sidekick, who literally forged emails, published them online, and harassed her publicly. That's documented harassment. But sure, let's arrest Yaba for live streaming. Bubbles in Cheek says, does anyone think maybe Nat took Smokey? How else could she rehome him so quickly without the rescue's help? I'm hoping her family has him until they can find him a home. I really just can't think of him being dumped. He's so loving. He needs a good home. I really hope she didn't dump him, you guys. I can't think about it too long though. If you live anywhere around Cornwall, keep your eyes out for this cat just in case, please. As Bug said, I just read that Canada is having an immigration freeze and that the numbers of immigrants being accepted will stay low for quite a while. This is due to the housing crisis. Salah, you are not getting into Canada anytime soon, if ever. Find yourself a new mark. Maybe it's Teardrop. Teardrop wants to get rid of her husband. Salah's looking for somebody to be their temporary husband and make some money off of. I don't know. Meowing for tweets or treats. Meowing for tweets. Meowing for treats said calendar update. So we have a Foodie Beauty calendar. She hates when people do this. So you could see every day that she's been missing. The 10th, she uploaded a cameo. She was missing again until the 17th. She moves into an apartment. 18th and 19th from the apartment. 20th, adopts cat Smokey. 21st, she wants to rehome Smokey. The 22nd, she wants to keep Smokey. The 23rd, landlord messaged by viewer. The 24th, she wants to rehome Smokey and had a mutual eviction. The 25th, lied to a cat rescue. Plans to abandon Smokey. The 26th, Smokey is rehomed. Never talking about Smokey again. Oh, they even include when she community posts. Very thorough. I look forward to more of these calendars. Fondu said, Foodie Beauty, hashtag Foodie Beauty, give Meowing for Treats a follow. This is a great idea to keep tabs on her daily bullshit. I love it. Thank you, Meowing. Fat Cow said, I think Foodie might have taken Sam to the shelter, which is why she didn't want to formally surrender Smokey. Why do I think she did? Because she drove him to wherever she took him. If he'd been adopted, she would have made the person come and collect him. She's too lazy. Huh. Poor Sam. She doesn't care about animals, but I think how confused they must be. When, like, they have you for X amount of years, and then one day they're all alone and cold in a shelter. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. People suck, man. Caleb said, "You cannot have animals, Chantal. You can't even take care of yourself." Facts.
I'm gonna have animals. There's nothing you can do about it. I don't care. Sorry. I'm gonna have animals. There's nothing you can do about it. I don't care.
I hate her. Wonder Mom said, "Foodie says herself why she's still getting animals. She doesn't care about them. She doesn't care if they're happy or healthy or taken care of. Animals are just there as a toy to be used and discarded by her if she feels like it." We're eventually going to get to exactly how many animals she's gone through. And again, I just really need people to know if you see this woman trying to adopt a cat in Canada, she will throw them away like they're trash the second she meets a new man. She abuses cats, she neglects them, all of her animals get thrown out, rehomed, go missing, or die. Nothing stays around for long around this woman right here, so please don't rehome anything to her. Okay, what is this? Oh, okay, I think I have to slow this down. Lily said daily laugh and giggle, courtesy of the one and only Jimmy Bunker on YouTube. Highly recommend to give it a like. His shorts are hilarious. I need to go subscribe. All right, let's slow it down. I'm gonna try to get around this. If for some reason my stream goes down, I'll come right back. I am definitely gonna subscribe just for this. Do you guys like Jane's Addiction? Jane says, "I feel like that's the greatest song." I just like the music video too, to be honest. I like the song. I like the music video. I like Jane's Addiction, okay? How about the presidents of the United States of America? Do you guys like them? Peaches? That's a really good song. Okay, these are all the animals, or should I say victims of Foodie Beauty. Feeberts, Aries, Timbit, BBJ, Sam, Bruce Lee, Julia, Howie, Mary, Smokey. So I know a channel did a video on Aries. I think we're gonna watch it. It's like 10 minutes long. But it's a kitten that Foodie Beauty got in 2017, got rid of almost immediately. She doesn't have any of these animals anymore. BBJ, neglected, used, abused, had to be rescued by FFG. Sam, we have no idea. Timbits, we all know what happened to. They died. Bruce Lee, still in a cage. Every time I see updates on Bruce Lee, he's in a cage. Because Foodie Beauty took him away from his mom at the beach. It turned into a whole fiasco. Now, every time we get an update on Bruce and his mom, they're in a cage. I thought he was supposed to be in the States by now. Like 3 different times we were told he was going to the States. Why is he still in a cage? Julia, we have no clue. She's probably out on the street. Howie's dead and buried on a beach in Kuwait, about 1 inch deep. Mary, they got rid of because I think Mary bit her. Smokey, we have no idea. But she's still going to get more animals, you guys. Fondue said an updated list of victims. Thank you guys all for coming together with this list. Fuck you, Chantal, you smug hog. Is Feeberts the cat that she put down because it ate butter? Can you imagine putting your animal down because they ate butter? What are the odds Foodie Beauty ate the butter and blamed the cat? Dee Dee's fault said nothing says doing more than okay, like being so lazy you're opting for chewable toothpaste. understand why people don't want clean mouths. Like, doesn't it feel so much better when you go throughout your day with like brushed teeth? Your teeth not feeling fuzzy. When you're talking to people, you don't have to wonder if they can smell your breath. I'm not saying those toothpaste tablets are horrible. I'm just saying, like, why when you can get something else? I don't know how else to say it. Anyways, do you guys remember when going to the roller rink was a wild time? I remember at one point, every single weekend, my sister and I would meet all of our friends at the skating rink, and we would skate to Bone Thugs and Harmony. I don't know, they would play that song on repeat. Oh, and Casey and JoJo, they really liked Casey and JoJo. But that was like a fun time, and we would stay out till like 10 roller skating, and then we'd go home and have like, I don't know, sleep well because we had the best night ever. And nothing ever bad happened at the skating rink. I don't recall anybody offering me drugs or trying to get me drunk. Nothing shady, nothing scary. I remember too, we would call our mom from the payphone, collect, and say, "Come pick us up," and then hang up before it can charge her. And we were just fine. Boy, how times have changed. I would not let my daughter just go skating and pick her up at like 9, 10 o'clock at night. No, I just wouldn't. I wouldn't. Anyways, I couldn't believe a young foodie tried to make a homemade fried butter. Wait, what? I could believe a young foodie tried to make homemade fried butter sticks like at the air and messed it up and used all the butter and blamed the cat. I could see her doing that too. Secret squirrel. Thank you so much for the super chat. Capone. Hello, Capone. She doesn't get that level of abandonment felt. Can be very damaging and harmful to these pets. I rescued 2 chonky kitties, both over 20 pounds, and they hid all the time. Took time for them to realize that they were home, right? And that they were safe and they could trust you. Thank you so much for the super chat. What are their names? Gangster's Paradise. Coolio, yeah, that too. What did you learn, Puddle? You're going to be better dog again. Some don't realize how hurtful she is. Cats have feelings. It's, yeah, I mean, they get attached to us. If you even think about it, like, this is so sad, but, like, even dogs that are abused by their owners, they'll still come to that person, right? It's sad. But they get attached to us, dogs, cats, all of that. Like, they get attached to us. I think they very much have their people. Chachi's like, I don't know, she used to be a one person kind of a dog, but now she's used to everybody. But I'm her person and I know that, right? Like, I make her feel safe. She's scared of, like, everything. So, like, she'll even look over her shoulder, and I'll have to be like, "It's okay, Chachi, the leaf isn't gonna get you," and then, she'll walk past it, but anyways, I just think of animals being left alone, like, they had you for 10 years, 15 years, and then one day you're not there anymore. That must be sad and heartbreaking. Foodie, I know you don't fucking care about yourself, like, I know you don't. And I know you're an evil, nasty cunt, but for whatever reason, these animals, they do get attached to you. They do. You're selfish. You're selfish for throwing them away. You know the abandonment issues that you have with your father? You're causing all that pain and everything else on multiple animals unnecessarily. I know it hurts to hear, but maybe you need to hear it. I think we need to watch this video. Remembering Aries by Hectic Llama. Shoot. It was posted today. I don't know. Okay, it was posted 4 hours ago. If you guys will, I'll share the screen. If you guys will, after our live stream ends, will you please go show Hectic Llama some love? So remembering Aries the kitten. Why do I have so many tabs open of this video? Hold on, let me close one. No, I'm not trying to fix my audio, egghead. I want to share the screen. Do you guys know the fart song? Fart, 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 girl summer, however it went. That song is on YouTube now. We might need a palette cleanser after we watch this. Right, can you guys see the screen okay? Hopefully.
That's hectic.
It's a bit hectic here.
Look at the lamb on you. Yeah.
Football balls clap. Football balls clap. All night long. Clap, clap, clap.
I'm dancing. I can't help it.
Football balls clap. Football balls clap. All night long. Clap,
Oh.
clap, clap, clap.
I'm so sorry, but my next live stream will only be tomorrow night, July 12th, as I'm getting a kitten tomorrow. I need to kitten-proof my home. I will be on tomorrow night at 11 p.m. Eastern Time, and I will show you my new and very cute family member, XOXOXO, and it's dated July 11th.
She's gray. I think a gray tabby. I think long hair. She was born on March 26th, and I was born on March 28th. So I'm thinking of calling her Aries because she's an Aries. But I'm gonna wait to see what her personality's like. And I know it's not the healthy. What pretty girl, kitten. Earlier, the kitten and the cat are scoping each other out, right? And we're just like, oh, they're doing good. All of a sudden, bam! The kitten just friggin' jumps like probably 8 feet in the air, freaking out. Oh my god, it's a struggle. It's a struggle introducing two cats together. I've kept her separated, but she wants to explore. Oh, and here she is. Hi, sweetie.
All those noodles.
Say hi.
Oh my gosh, Aries.
Hi, sweetie. Hi, sweetie pie. It's okay. I named her Aries, but I've been calling her Sweetie Pie, so I might change her name. Hi, Sweetie Pie. She's cute. She sleeps with us. The kitten's being naughty. Hi. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, sweetie. Baby Junes is hiding. Hi, sweetie. Hi, sweetie. Hi, sweetie.
Oh my gosh. Wait, is that BBJ?
Hi, sweetie. She's so cute. Like, I can't.
Was that BBJ?
Yesterday, I was very depressed and crying and emotional and just, I couldn't stop crying. I had to get, okay, I did something really stupid. I know it was stupid. It was impulsive. I'm so indecisive lately that I can't, like, is indecisiveness a sign of like mental illness? Because
For you, yes.
I'm just so indecisive. Like with the kitten, it was impulsive to get her because I didn't think of the things like she's going to need her shots. She's going to need, to be spayed and neutered or spayed because she's female. She's going to need all kinds of medical care, kitten food, separate litter box. When I got her, I think she had fleas. The guy didn't tell me that. He seemed really nice. Like, he really liked cats. He didn't tell me she had fleas. I thought I saw some flea dirt on her, and she was scratching a lot, I noticed when I got her back here. She also was...
Has she ever been diagnosed with being bipolar? I'm no professional, but like Foodie very much has like the manic signs where you make impulsive decisions, sometimes reckless decisions. You engage in dangerous behavior sometimes, right?
Kittens are naughty. Like, I just didn't feel like I had the energy and to deal with a kitten right now. I didn't think things through. I didn't realize how energetic they were and how, they play with everything. I tried kitten proofing, but she would find things to play with that, were dangerous. She would chew my wires going back to the TV. I couldn't get her out. She was very afraid, very, very afraid of BB Junes. And she wasn't eating. So I know that cats, when they're nervous, they need to feel safe to eat. So I messaged the guy on Kijiji and said, look, my problem. He said, he was nice. He said, if you want to bring her back, it's not working out, please bring her back.
What's a Kijiji?
I'll take her back. I thought about that and I said, well, that might be a good idea. So we can't really afford another pet. You know, what if something happens and she gets sick? Her and BB June's like, you know, I have to worry about BB June's too. BB June's didn't seem bothered by the kitten at all. Not really.
Okay, this is gonna bother me until I say it. Just know, if you're bipolar out there, I'm not saying it is a bad thing. I remember there was a point in time where they were wondering if I was, because I kept engaging in reckless, dangerous behavior, impulsive behavior, but that was the cocaine.
She hissed once, but then she would come around and, you know, she didn't seem too bothered. She acted normal. So I was sleeping. I went for a nap last night and she was cuddling beside me. This kitten would always purr and just nestle beside me and sleep. And I must have bonded with her in those 2 days. I didn't realize. He picked her up, brought her in the cage, and he brought her back to the guy. And when he came back with the empty carrier, I just bursted into tears. I just burst into tears. Sorry. I was so sad. I really miss her. And so I panicked again impulsively. I messaged him later that night and I said, I know you're going to think I'm bipolar and crazy, but I'm not. Can I please have the kitten back? I promise not to give her.
I think you are, and I think you need to be medicated, and I think your life would be so much easier. Seriously, and stay on the medication.
Back to you. I made a mistake. Yada yada. I never heard from him since. I think he's like, fuck you, lady. You know, he's crazy. It's not fair to put the kitten through that. Her stuff is still in my room and just depresses me. I think it is best, you know, right now. Anyway, that's the story with the kitten.
Cocaine is almost powdered bipolar. It was. I was on a roller coaster ride. Let me tell you, mostly up. But man, when I dropped, did I drop?
I know I'm nuts, but it is what it is. So yeah, I'm trying not to be loud because the kitten's sleeping finally. Guys, having a kitten
shit without thinking.
It's like I'm sure having a child is a lot different, and you know, but it's almost like having a child for me because you sleep when it sleeps, because otherwise she's meowing all night or all day and playful, trying to play with your extremities and.
Watch this bitch get a puppy in a few days. I will riot in my bedroom and all around my house. I'll even have posters.
And this cat, her nickname is Miss Piggy because she eats. Do you guys know, is it okay to just let them eat like all they want? Because
no,
do they have to eat more than a normal cat? Because this kitten pigs right out. Like she ate so much yesterday. She ate BB June's treats, and she pooped in BB June's litter box, and BB June's was not happy. Anyway, so to show me she wasn't happy and this is gross, so I'm warning you, she barfed all over the floor. Poor girl. But she was happy this morning. I got up in the morning at 8.
You overfed her,
which is unusual. I only slept for 3 hours, and I got to feed her and spend time with her alone while the kitten was sleeping, so that's good. That kitten, I swear, oh my god, she's so funny and hyper. What? Hey, sweetie.
I always laugh at her fingernails. I'm sorry. I know. How do I describe this? If you love to get your nails done, please continue to do so. I'm only making fun of her. My mom is one of those people. She likes the long nails, all the nails. Anyways, they always looked ridiculous on Foodie, right? Like they looked like claws. They looked like press-ons that she didn't even try to fit on the right fingers. I don't know.
You're so cute. She thinks I'm her mother, I swear. I wish BB June's would take that role on. That would be sweet. But not likely to happen soon. Ow, ow. What?
Oh, Sam. You guys, that was baby Sam. This is so fucking depressing. So if I crack jokes in between, just know that's my way to cope.
Hi, sweetie.
Oh, he's so cute.
Hi.
I don't think I ever saw him as a baby. Booty, you fucking bitch. How can you get rid of him? I hate her.
Sweetie. She sometimes crawls up my back with her claws. Ow! And it really hurts. Stay down for now, please. She was just sleeping. This kitten is low, like legit. I sleep maybe 4 hours a night now. Like it just won't leave me alone in the nighttime. It doesn't bug BB. He's snoring away. No.
Thank God she was never a mom.
It just bugs me. So I was in a deep sleep. I wake up to the sensation of the cat swatting at my nose. I'm like, what the hell? I know it's a kitten, but
Oh my God. It totally gave me vibes. I like in this moment, I'm so grateful that she never had children. I am. She can rage about that, but like even though it never wakes him up, but just me. Do you know how many times the child and my father got up when my daughter was crying in the middle of the night? Like maybe twice, maybe three times. Like when she first got home, I think he was like trying to be good or something, but it never kept up. And I was up what, like every 3 4 hours, 3 hours sometimes. Sometimes when she first got home, because she was in the NICU for 29 days, that was an adjustment. But like you don't sleep. Same thing if you get a puppy, you don't sleep.
kitten's weird. I had to lock the kitten. We have to lock her out of the room at night.
Oh my God.
I call her the terrorist. She's always biting at your feet, at your face, running around. Like, you just can't get any sleep with her in the room, you know? Excuse me. Excuse me. Babe, your cat is being naughty. She's not being naughty. She's being a cat, I should say.
Wow.
Hey, anyone want a kitten? Excuse me. You're cute.
I couldn't even tell that was BBJ because when I came into watching her, BBJ's coat was dull. BBJ oftentimes she just looked malnourished. She didn't look well at all, so it's wild to think like that's how she once looked. I didn't watch Foodie when she was with BB. Look at oh, they were so cute. You don't deserve animals, Foodie. Animals are far too good for you. Let's finish up Twitter, you guys. Do we need a song? Do you guys want to hear Fart Girl Summer? I'm sorry if I'm annoying you with that song, but I just really enjoy it. And it's now on YouTube. Hold on. Where is it? I need it, and then we can continue to talk shit. But first, I have to find it. I know I heard it recently. Yes! Okay, let me go normal speed. I dedicated a members emoji to this song because it's epic, and why not? So please feel free to use it. By the way, if you're a Breezy Bunch member, you can reach out to me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or email me, and I will get you the link to our members only chat in our Discord. We just talk about foodie beauty stuff outside of live streams. So,
Girl summer. Shark summer.
Where is your husband? Is he in the red room? Making sure to clean in them toilets. Who needs the truth when you can have the fart box of beaters? Money comes easily when you lie so stupidly. Fart, 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 girl summer. Shark, girl summer. Will you make it through? Fart, 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 girl summer. Shark, girl summer. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Bedbound by Christmas. Bedbound by Christmas. Where is your husband? Is he in the red room? Making sure to cleaning them toilets. Who needs the truth when you can have the fart box of beezers? Money comes easily when you lie so stupidly. Fart, 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 girl summer. Christmas.
Erin, will you please? Actually, I can right now. I was going to see if you had the link on hand, if you will share it. But please, you guys, go show this video some love. If you can, if you're able to. The visuals are amazing. It honestly puts me in a good mood. No complaints over here. All right, you guys, let's finish Twitter. If Foodie rages today, I think I can snipe. I think I can. I might be like 10 minutes late, but look for me. All right, hold on. I almost shared the song again. Let's see. I know I had a few more things for you over here. Oh my gosh. Dave Matthews. More music. I almost want to play it. Oh, I can't. I have to play it. I have to play it. I have to play it. So, if you're wondering what the point of that was, during Dave's shows, he jams, he dances. It's a whole thing, and people look forward to seeing him just loving the music. He's such a vibe. Like, none of his concerts are the same. Even if it's like 10 of the same songs, they are never played the same. I don't know how else to explain it other than if you've never been to a Dave Matthews Band concert, put it on your bucket list. I mean, it's so good my parents dedicate their free time to traveling around to going to different Dave Matthews concerts. They do. And now they have this whole thing where they meet up with their friends and they all go in on a limo and they take a limo to the concert. And anyways, it's a whole fucking vibe. My life is I aspire to be like my parents, right? I one day in my 60s, I just want to travel around to Dave Matthews Band concerts. I want to go to the Gorge and camp out for 3 days. I want to have friends that I recognize at all the different concerts. I haven't been to as many as them. They're like, I don't know, veterans now. I don't know if I have any more tweets to show you guys. I think I do. Oh, Hectoglamma said the landlord listed her unit as available in July because people were speculating. Okay, Sinatra said, what if Chantal isn't moving? The whole story is absurd the more you think about it. First month, last month, and security deposit paid, and she just leaves in a week with no fighting or question? I doubt it. I think she's still living there just pretending she's not, maybe. And then they show proof that it's listed, the place she was in. Persephone said, look similar, no? The landlord just posted another one-bedroom apartment for rent. I think she just made okay, well, it's not the biggest place in the world. When she was moving around in it, she made it look a lot smaller, didn't she? She could have made this place really cute. I would have had a whole lounge area with, like, a lava lamp, lights, I don't know. I'd separate rooms with, like, those bead curtains that we used to have in junior high. Do you know what I'm talking about? Remember when everybody would go to Spencer's and buy the bead curtain things? I don't remember what they're actually called. She coulda got things to, like, section off the areas. They have them in, like, IKEA. She coulda made this a vibe. Instead, she got kicked out. She did. I'm sorry, I think it's better than, like, some places. I mean, it's not bad. It's not horrible, right? She coulda made it cute. I would have loved this window too. Like, I would have set up a little bit, like, I was gonna say bed and breakfast, like a little breakfast nook maybe. Like a tiny table with 2 chairs, and then I'd have my coffee there every day. Anyways, she won't be staying there anymore. She was kicked out. She was kicked out. Yes, for sure. She's shady as fuck. The hippie. Yes, the bead curtains. They were awesome and they made so much noise every time you walked through, but like that was the fun of it, right? I kind of feel like I need some. Oh, you guys. Since I'm redoing my closet, who needs closet doors? Like, I'm just gonna get one long. No, that's gonna get annoying when I pull clothes out of it. Like, the hangers are gonna get caught on them. Never mind. I'll have to think of the next best thing. Maybe I'll put a lava lamp in my closet and a beanbag chair on one end. Oh, you guys, I'm gonna have a secret smoking session that nobody or section that nobody will know about. You'll have to like part a bunch of jackets to get to it. But I'll put a beanbag chair and a lava lamp and maybe some bead curtains. It won't fit much. Like I won't even fit in it, but it'll still be there. I have a wild imagination. I'm telling you, it used to get me in trouble all the time. When I was a kid, I was told I daydreamed too much. I had too big of an imagination, but now I put it to good use. I do. Now I think of areas that I could smoke in that nobody would know about. Doesn't sound really safe to smoke in your closet, but I use a vape. So it's not like it's going to be open fire. And I make really creative thumbnails with my wild imagination. That's what I do these days. I don't get in trouble in class. I get in trouble on YouTube. Um, Satan, I don't really feel like addressing today. Just know that he's really, really fucking messy. And since our live stream yesterday, like 5 other people have told me that he's messaged them too, hitting on them. They said I had a husband, not interested. What else has happened? Oh, he was telling one woman he lived in the same city as her. He doesn't. He lives in a completely other state. So if you're listening right now, I don't know what else to say other than Satan, if you're listening, YouTube is not your dating site. I know you don't want to be kink shamed for liking married women, but I think there's certain apps you can download to do those kind of things. Like, aren't there places where people go find each other to cheat with? Like, go do that. Don't use Girl World. Like, you have become one of the creepy men who hide out in Girl World looking for their next date. I hope you have the day you deserve. All right, you guys, I love you so much. If Foodie goes live to Rage, I will try and jump on. He's very fucking weird. Very fucking weird. There's something I so badly want to say, but I'll save it for if he fucks with us anymore. So thank you to my amazing mods and Breezy Bunch members. Again, if you're a Breezy Bunch member, please reach out to me and I will get you the link to our Discord. Welcome to the. Hold on, let me. I don't want to say your name wrong. Welcome, Crypta Maria 666 to the Breezy Bunch. Rebecca, thank you for the super chat. And Secret Squirrel, thank you so much for the super chat as well. Thank you to my amazing mods and Breezy Bunch members. To everybody who hangs out and who even liked the stream, I appreciate you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.